Hello, my name is Meliodas, and I am ready to get into this video of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. So, to start off, in this zombie game mode, we have rucksacks, meaning we have bags. We can carry items and special items into our games, or succeed in the game and bring out into the lobby for us to go through and sort through and such. So to start with, let's start by filling what we have. So this is our acquisitions. Whatever you get from inside the game, you can bring it with you. So I'm going to do that real quick. And in the game, you can acquire recipes and schematics in order to craft these various items. Whatever these classifieds are or wonder weapons, they are very hard to obtain in the game. I would recommend going with a squad to acquire these. Sometimes they may be very hard to acquire. Alright, so with that, I have my gun set. I have my tactical, my lethal, and my field upgrade. Of course, if you are a Call of Duty fan, you will obviously know there will be a field upgrade. So let's get into this. So in this game mode, there will be like 10 to 20 people in the lobby in the game with you, matchmaking. You can either choose to go in by yourself or go in with a squad, a 3-man squad. So, as you can see, we have the objectives: complete contracts, upgrade to progress. You can pack a punch using these machines that are spread out throughout the maps. And then, of course, as I've said before, extract acquisitions. Anything you bring from inside the game will come out into the lobby, into your rucksack, saved and ready to be used for the next game.
All stations, we get in and out alive today, clear?
So let's get into this, shall we? You can also go third person if you don't feel comfortable with the first person. But if you want that real experience, you should probably go with the first person. So you kill zombies, get points, survive, of course. Here's our first pack-a-punch machine. Upgrading weapons will make your weapons stronger to combat stronger zombies.
Been here to help you. But what are we doing?
We're going to meet my darker half on her home turf, and then we're going to kick her shadowy ass down some stairs. Buckle up!
So, the goal is to get in. The main part of this game is to get in, do contracts, level up your guns, rank up, like level up, acquire whatever that is good loot, anything that's valuable, like, you know, like treasure hunting. And then survive, win by exfilling out of the game. That is your only way out. Or unless you decide to quit, then you lose everything you have acquired. And then you'd have to start all over. So now we have gotten our first contract, deliver the cargo to the HLZ. Of course, there will be some obstacles in the way in obtaining the cargo, but no worries. We have obtained the cargo. Now we are on our way to the HLZ. Trust me when I say there are obstacles that will stand in your way of the goal. It's gonna take a minute. You'll also have access to a mini-map, top left corner, or just press the map button. And here we are at the end of the mission. Then you will see a portal, and then you just collect your loot. Take whatever you want. And then move on to the next contract, in which all of these blue boxes around the map are contracts. Different kinds of contracts. And then when you feel up to it, you can move on to the exfil. You can leave the game whenever you want to, but just remember, the longer you stay in, the better your chances of getting more rewards.
Marking extraction zone.
So right now, I'm going to make my way to the exfil because I am ready to leave. I know, it's a lot to process, but don't worry. It's just like regular old zombies, except, you know, there aren't any round caps or limited space. It's all open world. It's like DMZ. And there aren't just zombies. There are monsters, creatures, and mercenaries that will try to kill you at every turn.
We're done here. Bring us home.
So now we are at the exfil, and all we have to do is survive.
Scratch one deceased. Beginning final approach to exfil site.
So it looks like we have one of our creatures. This is called a mangler.
Beginning descent. Clear me a path. Hostile corpse terminated.
Time to get out of here.
Monkey bombs high. November threat terminated.
And now we are set to go.
We are en route.
Haha, I escaped. And here I have loot. And we have a successful exfil. And here's the loot that I collected into the game. Now, just to be clear, let's run it over. You have 45 minutes to do whatever you need to do whatever you want to do inside of the game, and then once that 45 minutes is up, you have 15 minutes to get out of the game before the storm approaches and consumes the entire map. If you do not escape alive, you will, obviously you will fail to escape and die. And you'll lose everything you have acquired throughout the entire game, and then you'll have to start all over. You'll lose all your rucksack, you'll lose your armor, you'll lose everything. You have to start all over from scratch. It's not a bad thing. It can be frustrating, but practice makes perfect. So trust me, you got this. It may be scary at first, but it just takes time. Just have a little patience. Get to know your surroundings, get to know everything. Alrighty, thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope to see you again next time. Again, my name is Meliodas. You can follow me on YouTube, Instagram, or Twitter. Or, you know what, my Twitter's in progress. But again, thank you, and have a good night.